Hi everyone, it's Jeanette, Crafty Dog. I'm just trying a different way of videoing just to see how it's going to turn out, whether I'll be upside down, inside out or whatever. So just turn the light on. I'm going to have to hop up and down all the time, that's the only thing, but that's all right. We'll see how we go. What I'm doing is just making a little folder, and I should say hello to everybody and hello to new subscribers. Welcome. Yeah, so off we go. Sorry about the humming at the minute, because it is going to be a little bit different. So what I've got is a manila folder. I started out with it the full size, and I've cut it down by probably 5 inches. What I hope to do is turn that over as it's all winging it here at the minute, folks, so it could end up anything, so bear with me. And I've got my little mark not to go over that. So we'll see how we go. So then we'll fold that one over like that. I've just printed off some papers from Medieval Mirage, so I want to see if I can use those today. They are so different to anything that I have ever used, but have a look at that gorgeousness. If any of you that watch Roxy Creations, Rachel, will definitely know these papers, and there's probably a lot of other people out there that use them. I think Musings by Nikki uses them, but they've got little bits of ephemera there, and they've also got let me get those off. Beautiful paper. Luckily my printer will print without a border, so I don't have to cut a lot off. So look at her, isn't she just beautiful? Now I've got to see whether I'm upside down, inside out. Oh, I can have it the right way. Yay, sorry, that was all upside down. Now I'm back to being the right way up. Okay, so just to decide what we're going to put on the outside. That one's very similar. I think it's the same. Oh no, it hasn't got the writing on it. I like the writing. I might use that one. We'll probably cut some of that off, but so the first thing I want to do is just cover this up, and I will center it, and then I'll have a little bit on the edges to cut off, but I will just stick that straight down. So here we go. Like I said, we're winging it. I haven't been around for a little while. I think a lot of you know I've got fibromyalgia, and I have just had some of the worst days that I've had in a long time. I don't take any strong medication. I try to just wing my way through it with natural remedies, and when they flare, I disappear and rest. I think it's the best way for me. So yeah, so I'm trying to catch up too with a lot of projects, and I work at our charity shop here in on the York Peninsula, and I had to go up there last week, which was nice. I enjoy going up there, and you meet people as they come into the shop, and get out there, rather than, because I do tend to be a little bit of a hermit. I'd rather sit here and talk to you guys than I would go out and face the world some days. And I guess there's a lot of us that are like that. So just do this. I don't know if anyone watched Gail Agostinelli the last few days. She's had some beautiful echo prints that she's done. She had her hubby, stop saying Jeanette, and the more I will, she had her hubby filming for her. It was really good. She got some magnificent prints. So if you haven't done any echo printing, I haven't. I don't know that I'll try. I might just buy the prints from other people. I've got some of Gail's and I've got some of Poppiness, Susan Taylor Brown's. They are just beautiful. Okay, now I will use my big scissors and cut around that. Actually, no, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to miter that and that, just so that it's going to, the top's not going to be, but this, it'll just, the other day, Tracy Fox couldn't get her head around the rough edge, so she did this and it worked out well. So I'm copying Tracy. A little bit of glue down there, and then we'll just, I can't believe this. Why didn't I just think of doing this with the videoing before instead of worrying, because I'm not on camera all the time. Okay, so I've got that. Hubby's got the kitchen all sorted. We've got that finished. We've just now got to look for the tiles for the walls between the cupboards and the bench top, and then you can start on that part. My brother-in-law was here the other day, and I mentioned that you know, now it's the bathroom, laundry and toilet we need to finish, and he said, well, Pete, I'll be retired in April, so if you need any help. And Peter just, oh my goodness, no. So with brother-in-law to crack the whip, and my other brother-in-law was here, we were telling him, and he's got all the tools that Peter probably needs, so he's not going to get out of it, I don't think. Those two will get him moving. So it could be good times coming. Okay, so there, I've got that one. So that's on the front, and that will just finish that little bit there, just to, yeah, that looks really nice, doesn't it? So we've got that, and it's just going to be like a little folder. And what I'm going to use it for is I'm sending out a Happy Mail parcel, and this is going to be the little card that goes in it. So now for the inside. We're only going to see this little part here, so this is so much out of my comfort zone. It's just very much so. But that's okay. We've got to get out of it, don't we? We've just got to get out of that comfort zone. What if we just put something like that in there? Because I'm going to hopefully use some of these little pieces. This would be like that. I'm going to put book page down. I mean, this isn't the book page. This is not it, but I'm just wanted to put some old book page down along there with something like that on top of it. But I think it might be nicer perhaps this one. Nope, I don't like that one either. That's too darkish now. Oh, Hector Crawford. How far have we got to have? We're going to see that. I suppose we could do it the same as the front and the back the same, couldn't we? And have that in the centre. And then I can decorate it with, yeah, perhaps we'll do that. So if I have that there, and then I just lap it under a little bit. Yeah. Let's do it. The worst thing can happen that it looks awful and I'll have to print something else, won't it? So I just wanted to make a nice little something, and my craft girls this week want a birthday card for a female, and I thought this would also be a nice little thank you card, a birthday card that you could use and have the pockets to put you know, gift cards or little special notes or something like that in there. So it's what they're going to be doing as well for their class this week. They're learning or doing different. I was a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I was also a Kazaz consultant, and both of those, as you can imagine, I've got stamps and things from those companies everywhere. But since I've done junk journaling, I just don't want to use all those well, the stamps come in handy, but I'd much rather use recycle stuff than go and use all the new products. So the girls are learning the same thing, and lucky the girls, I only have 2 or 3 girls come, no, 4 I should say, I can't leave them all out, and luckily they all like recycling as well, so it's a win-win situation for us. So that's going to go there. This time I'm not going to fold the bottom around, but oh goodness. Now, will I or won't I? Is that going to, what's going to happen if I do that? No. Nope, nope, nope. I'll get rid of that one too. I thought it might just seal that a little bit at the top there, but we'll get rid of it. Chop it off. Sorry, me reaching across in front there. Yep, we're still in front. Oh goodness. Okay. So now we need to find, do you know what? I wonder if it would look a bit silly like that. Too small. I think we need something a bit plainer. A bit plain, a bit plain, a bit plainer. But there's nothing in here that's plain. Perhaps a bit of coffee dyed. I'm not thinking the book paper anymore because it's going to be very busy, and I think the book paper might be the way to go. With some, sorry, the coffee dyed paper might be the way to go. And I've got some yumminess here from, I bought it off Etsy. It's Australian lass that makes it. I will link below. I just love the papers. They're just gorgeous. So we might go yeah, we'll just go plain. We'll go plain. Should collage, shouldn't I? Decisions. Yep, we'll put that down. What I'm going to do first, I'll use my strong glue. Actually, I might use my score tape, I think. And we'll just put that down there. There's my little bone folder. So I don't know, this might be a long video and we'll see how we go. Nice little tuck there. Little pocket. Okay. So there we go. That's covered. It is the same, but I think it looks nice. Now we will do this. And I'm going to do, oh, I did it wrong, didn't I? No, we'll just have to do it the same. We'll do it like that, and I think I'll rule that does not want to come up. Goodness, sorry about that. Okay. was not going to ink, but I can see that by doing this tearing I'm going to need to, and I'm not worried about the yellowy colour because look, the butterflies there are the yellow, so it'll tone in nicely with them, so that's good. Jar from Medieval Mirage has got a couple of videos on the way that she dyes her papers, tea or coffee staining, which is fantastic. It's well worth nipping over to have a look at that too. I'll link those below in my description box so that you can pop over there and have a look. I'm going quiet, I think. So, like I said, you probably all know this, but it's good revision, hey? Yep, so now we do just quick down the edge there. And it's just a little piece, a little bit either end. So what I'm going to do is just, it's taking all that nice brown off, isn't it? But I just want to have it I've taken too much, they'll be right. That's okay, we can have that little bit there, because we'll just do a little bit more there. Okay, yeah, and okay. Whoops, we're off. Oh, I like that. No. So we'll pop that down. Sorry if I'm going quiet again. I probably blabbed too much in the beginning, and now there's nothing to report. Okay, down with that one. So I think I'll do a little bit of collage on here as well as the little strips. So there we go. Couple of little spots there. those who don't know, this is a brayer. Most craft shops have them, and you use them work for this, but you can also use them to you can put ink on them and put ink onto your pages. You can do all sorts of weird and wonderful things. There's a whole world out there of brayer use. Okay, now I think I will use, I've got that one and I've got that one. Don't think there was any other little ones in there, long ones in there. A bit cute, aren't they? Yeah, so I'll use those too. I want some music paper. So out comes our Chopin. Let's see what we've got in this. What about what I was thinking, so we put one up there and one down there, just as a little bit of something like that. I can hear Rachel screaming, label, label. What about, I've got some of Rachel's doilies. I wonder if a doily would look nice. Some beautiful doilies in here. What about that one? Perhaps do something like that down there. Toast it. Peter's just brought in some bread that I made last night, and it was a German loaf, and he's just brought it in and screwed his nose up. I think it's been sitting there a bit long, and the yeast perhaps wasn't too bad, but I like a stodgy bread, so I'm happy to toast it, but I don't think he will. So I think it's time to get, because now that the kitchen's gone, I want to do some things. Oh, I don't want to do it. So I'll have to go and get some more bread flour, and I just wondered what that would look like. Popped in on the side there. That's not too bad. I'm not the world's best collager. I keep watching and watching, and I just doesn't like that. And perhaps some book page. Hardly have to tear this one. It's just we don't need that fella down there. Just have a sip of my tea. Before before it goes cold. See, I'm thinking too much. That's what's wrong with me. I'm thinking too much. A little bit there. Or do we put it back that way? Oops, gone off. See how that looks. I don't mind that. Need a bit bigger than that. Just a little bit bigger. We can see just a little bit of the, I think that's going to be fine. Okay, now the boring part. I don't know how long we've been going. And I can't see. What I might do is stop the video, ink all this up and then come back, and we'll continue on with the next part of it. So you don't have to watch me ink and muck around. So I'll see you in the next video. Happy crafting. Bye for now.